All right, let's sample a screen recording into Core Gadget. It takes a couple steps. You do need another app, so you need a screen recording of whatever app we're using. We're using Dronio right now, and I'm just doing a screen recording. Don't need to save it or anything, you just go straight to the photos, and then you open up Koala, load in or import video. I think it's import video. Boom, you see it's just automatically coming into Koala. You could also use lumafusion here. Whichever is easier. I think there's other apps that do it too. I will list them in the the description of this video. So, and you could chop it up, do a multi-sample here, do multiple imports into different parts of I use Sydney in this video, but you could use other gadgets too. The big thing was, so I just loaded the same sample, the long sample, into Sydney and just made 6 different sample start points of the different drones. So I think there's 6 different drone pitches I made here. So then I just obviously started at a different start point in Sydney. I'll show you that here in a minute. So we're loading up Gadget. We're going to add Sydney. And then we're going to go load up our file from local. And I saved them from Koala in the Gadget folder to make it easier. Just called it sample. There, loaded it there. And see, I'm just moving the start point right there. And then I'll load the same one on sample 2 here in a second. And then just do a different start point again. Oh, I guess I'm going to play it first, sorry. So I'm obviously doing a voiceover for this in LumaFusion, so I kind of forgot the process. I did this last night. But yeah, just keep loading up the same sample and then choosing a different start point. Works great in the sampler. Dronio is a great app for this. I mean, you could use all the old apps that you have no way of. They're not even inter-app audio like Bebot or Thumb Jam or those. You could do a screen recording of those, which is fantastic for this. And making you have 30 seconds for each time or sample slot in Sydney. So, I mean, you don't have to use the sampler for this. Obviously, you could use one of the audio recording apps in Core Gadget, or you could use the drum machines like I always forget how to say it, Recife, whatever it is, and you could just load a partial sample into there, and you could edit this in. You could use the Photos app and just edit it there, or you could bring it into like Audio Share or Cubasis or any of those. So there's lots of ways of doing this. I'm just showing that you could, pull a screen recording in there. Because what I did before this was just mess around in Koala with like screen recordings. Like I'd sample a jazz record or something and go mess with it. But honestly, like I don't have the patience for all that to make a full song. I don't like recording everything timed and like have to do that like SP404 and PC style tapping and because I'm not making beats really. I like to make the whole song from scratch, so I don't spend like an hour and a half trying to perfect that sample. Uh, and I never really use samples in my recordings anyway, unless I made the sample, which I did in this case. That's a lot of talking you guys don't need to hear. Just rambling on. Look at me. Anyway, yeah, ask any questions below. I'll gladly answer them. Or I can try doing this with, you know what, I'm going to do LumaFusion too and throw it in the end here. So I'm going to go show how to strip that audio off there as well. Here we go. I'm going to go do that now. Enjoy the rest of this video. So that'll be at the end. All right. like I made that recording. Here it is. So I'm going to drop the Droneo clip inside LumaFusion. That's the screen recording. Going to export to audio and just choose the location. Goes just audio only. Blurring people's details again. Sorry if it messes up your experience. I'm going to rename a sample. I'm going to put it in the korg Gadget sample, well actually just the korg Gadget file folder. Just going to name it samples because I just tried this a second ago with the word sample. Don't want to get confused. Alright, and now we're going to head over to I'm going to show you that it does work from a quick look point of view. If you tap it, sorry, what I was going to say is if you just tap it inside file folders, for some reason iOS will always open it up in the app again, so it opens up with LumaFusion or in Gadget, which is annoying. So you don't want to quick tap, you want to kind of hold it and quick look and play it if that's what you want to do, or you just go in, because you could do open in, but I wouldn't recommend that. I just go in here, tap on the file you want to grab, samples, and then hit play. And let's reverse it for some fun. Alright, thanks for watching. And what started this is I went in and tried to use export to Ableton for Koala, and it works. I mean, it's just that you have to do a lot of editing, and it was kind of time consuming, but I'll figure out a quicker way to do that and post a video about that, because Koala works really, really well as just chopping things up to bring into Gadget. And the other thing I did in this project was I don't normally hit record on, like if I'm playing a synth or something, I just have it in loop mode. But if you turn off loop mode, you can record like a regular DAW through the whole timeline of the project. And that works great if you're adding like a frequency cutoff or something like that, to add some movement to the whole project. So I could show that as well. I'm going to upload some more videos soon, and thanks for watching. And I never asked this, but like and subscribe. I hear people saying that, and whatever. If you want to do that, that'd be great. Oh, it's so stupid. All right, talk to you later. Like I'm on the phone.